Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Well, please like on the way in. Gives me an energetic donation to the channel. Helps me tune into you. Flip the roles as you see fit. Take what resonates out of this reading and leave the rest. And let's call on the spirit. Let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective. One that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel these messages and protect my beautiful collective. And beautiful you are. Thank you so much for your likes and your subscribes and those that share the channel and those that recommend the channel. I so appreciate you. Let's do a little Reiki-esque. I added to my fan some more. Look at all this smoke. Let's sweep out your aura. There we go. Get some more smoke on the subject here. I love it. There you go. Cleanses the space. Helps do a smoke cleanse as well. Perfect. These are collective readings, so take what resonates from them. If it doesn't fit your situation, leave it for the person that does, okay? I thank you, all of you, so much. I so appreciate each and every one of you. Let's cleanse the space with a selenite stick. There we go. Excellent. And set your intentions, okay? Set your intentions for this reading. As I'm setting my intentions for some closure for those that are looking and seeking that. Go down the middle for your chakras. Up again. There we go. Perfect. Perfection, my friends. Okay, excuse the noise. Lower your volume if I haven't said that yet, because it can get a bit loud if you have headphones. This is Black Obsidian for grounding and protection. Alright, and then for opening up your heart chakra, we have rose quartz, which I love and I use very often in these readings. Because an open heart, not, I wouldn't say like, you know, obviously we don't want a jaded heart. We don't want a heart so open that it invites in predators or people that are going to use us. But be open to love, be open to forgiveness. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for miracles here. But the more open we are as far as understanding that people can be cruel, not trying to be jaded about it, but that's on them. And that we are here to learn lessons while we're here. And sometimes those lessons can be harsh. But with those lessons, we become a smarter and more aware version of ourselves. And this is black tourmaline to end the crystals here. Protect this space, protect my beautiful collective, sending protection to each and every one of you who are seeking it. Please be open to consent to this as well. It has to be a reciprocal thing. I am offering this up to you and you have to consent to receive. If you don't consent to receive, then you have that choice as well to say, I don't want it, okay? You can fast forward, okay? So this is the nut rattle for clearing the energy. I'll do it lightly so it doesn't make too much noise. Okay, and then one more thing obviously will be the bowl. Okay, so let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you for that. I so appreciate you. All right, let's start out with messages. Instead of going to the end and waiting, let's just cut the middleman out and let's find out if there's any messages that we need to find out about. And these are timeless readings, so anytime that you press that play button, the message is relevant. It's not a time or space. And I bring up, in astrology, we do bring, in tarot, we bring up astrology. But it's not something to get stuck on. If I say Gemini and you're a Taurus, then don't get stuck on astrological signs. They are cited here, but we have more than one in our chart. Okay, Spirit, give me a message here, please. A message for the person. Ooh, everything wants to come out. Support. A message for the person. Can I finish saying the sentence? My collective. Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Okay. That's a good message. Any other messages, Spirit? Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Oh, God. All right, one more, Spirit, please. One more for the collective. Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. Okay. I'm gonna go a little further. Interference. Bottom of the deck. An external party is intruding on this relationship. Okay. Maybe that's what the apology is about coming in. Any other for the denial? What's this denial about? Somebody's in denial? No. Yeah, denial. Somebody's in denial of a connection or what they're doing. Sounds like, yeah, strictly sexual. That came from the bottom. This connection is passionate but not enduring. And this could be you we're speaking of. This could be somebody that you know of. This could be somebody that you haven't met yet. This could be your person that you're tuning in for. So don't just automatically take this on if it doesn't resonate with you. And don't make it fit if it doesn't. You understand? Time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. And children are important to this partnership. Okay. And then it has release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. And forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. So there's something that ended here or something that's going to end. Anything that I say could be past, present, or future energy because it's always at play, my friends. So this could have already happened. This could be currently going on in your situation, or this could be future prophetic. But support. You have been leaning on this person, or this person's been leaning on you. Okay? They're in denial of this connection, or you are in denial, or you're both in denial that this relationship is over, or maybe it has been for a while, and this person is living in the land of the lost where they don't want this to end. So they keep holding on to you because you supported this person. They want to apologize, or they're just prideful and they haven't apologized yet. They're kind of hoping you will kind of be the person that goes first type of thing to make it easier on them. Maybe you've always done that in a connection. Somebody's interfering. So there's a third party situation here that's interfering in the relationship. Okay? Maybe you felt this way about the connection, that it was just sexual, or they did at first, or they're in a third party situation that's saying this is just a fling, or this is just a sexual connection. It doesn't mean anything. And time apart, you are distancing yourself from this person, or you should distance yourself from this person to kind of step back. And that time apart might give you clarity about what it is that you want. Do you want to go back to this person, or are you realizing that maybe it was non-reciprocal. Maybe this person was not giving into the connection as much as you were, or giving to the connection as much as you were. They were taking from the connection and maybe playing these games with other people. You could have children with this person. You could have a partnership with this person where you're co-parenting. But there is an acceptance and a surrender and a letting go and a releasing of a person in a situation that was not supporting you and not making you happy. You were in denial for a long time, is what I'm hearing. Spirit saying it's not so much the other person, it's you. You were in denial. Maybe you always apologized for your, shortcomings? My God, please, you didn't do that, did you? Making this person feel like they ran the show. Making this person feel like they were 10 feet tall. Because they fed off of your energy. They fed off of their control of you, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. You always apologized, or you always made it right, and they always came back. It was a back and forth thing. on and off thing. You would separate for a time and come back together. Maybe that's what they're expecting in this situation because you have children with this person. But somebody's in this mix here. Somebody's interfering in this connection. Spirit, can you reveal who is interfering in this connection, please? Who is interfering, Spirit, in this connection? Nine of Cups. Contentment. Satisfaction. Wishes granted. Somebody thought that they had the Nine of Cups, or somebody that interfered because they saw your person or the situation as advantageous to them, that they were going to get a wish fulfillment as far as money and stability. So they went towards your person. Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Give me a little more on that, please, Spirit. Come through. Wow. Four of Cups is here. Yes. So there's a reflection. This is an opportunist. This is a person that stepped back, watching the situation, maybe even discontent in their own situation, maybe emotionally withdrawn as a person, looking at it from a standpoint of money, 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 money. Yeah, they were looking at money, and they were looking at your person as the money maker, shaking their money maker so they could get this person. Ooh, so this is a third party that's out for the wallet. Yeah, yep. They want your person to spend on them and not you. So you in the way. Even if you had kids, married, didn't matter. They stepped into the situation looking for stability is what I'm hearing. Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's some inner turmoil, some stress on your person's part. Like, did they make the right choice going towards this person or cheating on you one too many times? Yeah, they did it one too many times. Nine is completion too, right? Nine, it's a lot of, like, nines could be a synchronicity. Nine could be significant. Spirit, give me some more information on this person who is out for the wallet. Who is this person? Five of Wands. Competition. They're your competition. Or at least they thought they were competition. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They put themselves in competition. Okay, what happened with that? What's up with that, Spirit? What happened with this competition, Spirit? Give me some more on that. Oh my goodness, Spirit. You're going to go crazy. So it could be a Queen of Wands. Could be a person that's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Somebody that feels they're a queen. Somebody that wants to be a pillow princess. Man or woman. Somebody that wants to be taken care of. Somebody that does not want to work. Queen of Swords. Somebody that says it like it is. A guarded person. Somebody that will cut you down. Or maybe what this did was make you this person that's very guarded. But I feel like there's two sides to this person. There's one that's sexual. There's one that's mean as fuck. Seven of Cups. Yeah, they put a fantasy in front of your person like they were the fantasy. Man and woman. They got options. No longer is it just you. You're not the only game in town. Five of Cups is here. Yeah, this is going to be like a loss for you. Grief. You might have gone through this, like a death in a sense of the loss of this relationship. You had no idea why this person changed up on you. But they're going to regret this. Because look, ending. Death, ending. Three of Wands is here. Yeah, they went looking for another opportunity. Three of Wands. They moved away from you towards what they thought was aesthetically more pleasing, somebody that was going to do it. This pillow princess, I'm going to call them, put themselves out there as something that was a dream, fantasy. Man or woman, Knight of Pentacles, and your person, Knight of Pentacles, looked at this as successful. Yeah, a financially stable situation. Maybe your person, this other person was like, we could get together and we would be much more of a match. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune. There you go. They took a chance. Luck was on their side, you know. Rolled the dice. Oh boy. Okay, well, I heard regret was gonna be one of the outcomes, but let's get into the graffiti and find out what's going on here. Spirit, give me, please, some information on this relationship between the Knight of Pentacles and the Pillow Princess, who could be the Queen of Wands as well as the Queen of Swords. Oh yeah. Double-edged sword is what I'm hearing. Ooh, 1 minute you get one person, the next minute you get the edge of the sword. Depends on the day. Spirit, give me a message, please, about this Pillow Princessa. Yeah, gotta do it. On your own, doing things without help. And maybe that's how you have to be right now. Okay? This is about this person, though. I was asking about this person's spirit. Legal matters, legal issues affecting life. All right, so maybe this is about the Pillow Princess doing things without help. Maybe this person is sick of that. Maybe they wanted to find somebody that was more going to do for them, right? The Queen, right? Pillow Princess. They're a person that has legal matters, and they thought that your person could help them out if it was financial. This person's hot and cold, extreme inconsistency, roller coaster ride of emotions. Like I said, this person could be the Queen of Wands, boom, the Queen of Swords. There's a double-edged sword with this person. It's not everything it seemed on the surface, in the beginning, I should say. Yeah, this person's got a lot going on. I'm not a professional psychiatrist, psychologist. Don't pretend to be one on YouTube, but there's something mentally unstable about this person. That, yeah, they go from hot to cold, nice to mean. It's, yeah. Palo Santo, cleanse, clearing. Palo Santo could be really important in your rituals. Maybe this person has rituals that they use Palo Santo. Celebrating quietly, mum's the word. I feel like they felt it was a victory getting your person. They were happy about it at first. Taking several seats, getting on your nerves, annoying as fuck. So I feel like this person is really putting your person through it. They're having to take several seats and they're annoying. Yeah, because look, this person's a fire starter. Like, they got fire in the chat and they are a fire starter. They're a rebel. They're impossible is what I'm hearing to please. Differences. One thing is not like the other, different backgrounds and status. And there could be a difference between the two of them, your person and this individual, or there could be a huge difference between you and this person. And at first it was the newness of it and it was so fantastic, and now it's like, what the hell did I get myself into? Ooh, boy. And this person is collecting receipts so that your person doesn't leave them, okay? Text messages or whatever, they're threatening to, show you the receipts. Yeah, they don't want this person walking away. And if your person's in denial of having anything to do with this person, yeah, this fire starter, this Pillow Princess, they got receipts. They can't get away from this person. They've infiltrated themselves into this person's life so that now your person doesn't know what to do. And they're taking several seats, loss after loss, being with this person. This person's got a lot of issues in their tissues, and it's having to be mopped up by your person. Moved on. Yeah, you're distant from the situation. You're leaving the past behind. You're leaving. It's like deuces, peace, I'm out. You're not in the fray with this person, even though they thought it was like so cool that they stole something from you, like your person. Yeah, black sheep. They all laughed at you, but now they all need your help. Outsiders, loner, game changer. So yeah, they thought this was great at first, but they're not realizing that you were the glue to this situation, this family that they took from you, this life that they took from you, and now there's so many losses that are going on. This pillow princess is realizing that life isn't so sweet as it was when they were on the outside of your relationship looking in. Yes. You were the glue. They could be a racist, a bigot, have all kinds of opinions about people. Yes, 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 yes. Maybe a snob in certain ways. Look down at other people. Obstacles, road bumps, life lessons, learning from your mistakes, pushing through, breaking through eventually. I mean, there's obstacles here, clearly. And it continues to, their choices, your person's choices continue to be kicking them in the ass. Yeah, the ass end. Because they made the wrong choice thinking that this was going to be idyllic. Maybe it was at first. Maybe it was exciting and new. But it ain't the love boat for damn sure. Ooh, man. Provocateur. Not afraid to challenge the status quo. Ruffles a few feathers. Challenger. This person, like Cruella de Vil. This person, loves to be a provocator. They love to step on in and step on people's toes. Choices. Yes, throwing themselves into the fray. Maybe you're leaving this person on red and not even responding. If your past person is contacting you, you're like, I'm not even going to answer. I'm not getting involved in this. You might know of this person. And what they've done. But you're not getting involved in it, and you're separating yourself from the whole situation, which is making your person more curious about you. I mean, I'm going the wrong way here. Hang on. I got a few more cards and we'll be done. But your person's very curious about you and why you're not responding and why you're not caring. Maybe at first this was all about getting attention from you, getting you to, what is it called? What am I going to say? Squeeze out more from you than you gave before. They wanted to challenge you in a sense of what are you going to do? I got this one here. What more are you going to do? Hedging their bets, or this one's going to do this for me. What can you do? Trying to get the better person or get the person to do more. I don't know. It seems like this person was playing a game. Your person was playing a game. Maybe making you jealous. Maybe they used this person to make you jealous. But you walked away and then they got stuck with this person. Yeah, now they're going to deal with the Pillow Princess and all these choices and illusions of choices that this person thought they had. Now they're stuck with. Because this other person ain't going to let them go. Compass. And you move forward. You went due north. You did not deviate from the path. You stayed on this path that spirit guided you towards. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, whomever that you are following or you're asking for advice. This person is leading you down the path of success. And these people didn't see that. They didn't see you as successful. Your person didn't see you as successful. Maybe thought you were boring. Maybe thought you weren't as ambitious as they wanted you to be. You gave everything to them, but they wanted to squeeze out the last of it and then move forward with somebody else that they thought was more prosperous. You're just staying on your path. You're not worrying about what this person's doing behind closed doors. Yeah. Sad embrace. It's like the end. The end of an era is what I'm hearing. You have to let go. Yes, and heal the ouch. And ride the wave, man. It's like you're going to have to trust in the universe and trust in their guidance and what it is that is leading you away from the situation, because it's usually this rejection or this situation is protection. And maybe you didn't see that at first. You thought this was a loss. And obviously, if you invested any time in this person, it is a loss. But it's for your benefit. And maybe you don't see that right now. But this person's going through hell with this person. And if they're not, they're going to. And they're going to regret this. They're going to want to come back to you because you're stable. But you've already moved ahead. You've already made a decision to leave this person behind. And then maybe they weren't used to you standing up for yourself. But you're riding the wave, man. You're no longer just giving into whatever this person wants or needs anymore. You're looking out for yourself. Yeah, and whatever kids you might have, you're looking out for them. But this person was only thinking about their own selfish needs. Somebody said, I want you, and they already started unzipping or whatever, you know? You were done with that. Two of Swords, you know? No longer being pushed and pulled, though. I really feel like you made a choice as to where you wanted to go. It's not a blind thing. I feel like this person wanted you to be blinded to what they were doing. Maybe even lied and said they weren't doing anything. Or they were sexually connecting with other people, especially this Pillow Princess. Three of Pentacles. But I feel like you invested in this person. You worked with this person for a long time. Maybe had children with this person. But no longer are you investing or pouring into this individual anymore. You have strengths. Maybe you didn't even realize you had as much strength as you do. It taught you strength, right? It taught you resilience. The Emperor. Yeah, it taught you to be more powerful than you thought you could be. Because you're going to get your Nine of Pentacles. You're going to get your happily ever after. And that's like near completion. These people and your person and these people they're surrounding themselves with, they're sneaky, they're deceptive, and they're ops. And you got out of a situation that you were being led down the garden path towards disaster is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Yep. You're finding, and if you haven't yet, you will. You're going to find your balance. You're going to find your happiness outside of this situation that you put so much into. Nine of Cups too, you're going to find love. And I feel like this love, and it's 9, right? You only get 10, and you're close to the money as much as you can get. 10 is completion. You're near completion of finding balance in your life, where you have the love, you have the money. It's not just one or the other. It's all of those things balanced together to create this Emperor, right? This person who's been through stuff. Every king of the deck. Going to be a leader. You have strength. And you're going to see through this if they come back towards you. Do you want to go back to that after you just got released, right, from the cage that they put you in? I don't think you will. I think you're going to stop pouring into yourself. Yeah, the Tower it's inevitably going to create a tower in this person's life when they don't have your support anymore. It created a tower for you that you had to move forward without them. And all of your investments, everything that you poured into this person, which was not easy to do, right? Nine of Swords, just ultimate loss, grief, unhappiness. It's crazy. You had to heal from what this person did. Nines could be significant. We got 999. You might be seeing that synchronicity. This person's the devil, man. Charming, but deadly. If they have addictions, could be a sexual addiction that they give into this, or validation from other people. And this other person that they're with could be the devil too. It's like a match made in hell. Absolutely. The Knight of Cups is here. Somebody could be wanting to show you their cup of love. Yeah, like I said, be open to, not jumping right in, but be open to happiness. Be open to allowing people to show you who they are, right? In a good way. Maybe somebody wants to offer you like a date or something. Yeah. Don't be so closed off and feel like once bitten, twice shy. Don't be that way. I know trust me, I know what it feels like. And I know it's hard. But you have to be open in order to receive the blessings that you're going to be getting from the universe. And if you want to be forgiven in kind for the sins that you do that you're not even aware of, right, on a daily basis, you got to be forgiving to other people. And I'm not saying go back with this person, and I'm not saying let them screw you over. That's not what I'm saying. Be wise. Be balanced. And be understanding that we're here, each one of us, on a journey called life. And we got to go through shit. They're going through stuff too that they got to learn lessons from. And I'm not saying it's right what they did to you, but I'm saying you're just blocking your own blessings by holding on to resentment. Page of Swords. There could be communication coming in But I feel like you are out of this situation and you are moving forward in your life. Yeah, but there's a truth and clarity, and that's what's moving you forward. You got ideas, you got things you want to do, you want to learn. And you're not going to stay stuck any longer. Yeah, but it's the beginnings and the infancy of that. Three of Wands. Yeah, you're looking out there and you're like, there's more to life than this stuck life. I want to try new things. I want to do new things. You've been released. And this freedom is giving you all kinds of great ideas that Spirit is like saying, giving you the green light for. Queen of Swords. Okay, more guarded. No longer just trusting. Right? Still loving, but more balanced when it comes to that. Not just pouring everything into it, expecting nothing in return, or just accepting nothing in return. You're more guarded against people. Maybe that's what you need to be. But when it comes to somebody coming towards you, be guarded, but don't be closed off, is what I'm saying. That's what Spirit's saying. The Chariot, it's moving in a forward direction for you. Towards happiness is what I'm hearing. Completion of cycles. And moving forward towards new beginnings in other areas. Not just in love, in life. There's a King of Cups that wants to come towards you as well. Ooh, very balanced person. Cups, very balanced in love, very balanced in emotions. I love it. Any other card, Spirit? Yes, no longer are you in competition or fighting. No longer. You've given in and let go. Generous person. Somebody wants to be generous with you. Ace of Pentacles. A new beginning in a job, perhaps. Something that's really going to fire you up. Something that you're working on. A creative project, perhaps. No longer giving into empty cups, but going to appreciate the cups that are coming towards you. This person didn't appreciate you. Four of Cups didn't see the gift that you were. But when they get deep into this situation with this Pillow Princess, they're going to see it. Judgment's here. They're going to see it. There's a judgment here. You're making a judgment to walk the hell away. Yeah, they're gonna be coming running after you, though, Knight of Swords, just so you know. Probably to fight with you, to stop you from coming, to leaving you permanently. They're running after you, but I feel like an introspection. And when you could look back, separated yourself from the situation, you're realizing that this person wasn't the one for you. And that you deserved better. Absolutely, 100%. You deserve better than the shit that they gave you. They gave you the bare minimum. If anything, they didn't put much effort into it because you compensated by putting more. And that's what they wanted. Manipulation 101. Hold back so that somebody else gives more to the connection. Picking people that have trust issues. Picking people that feel like have low self-esteem so that they can pour so much into them while they give nothing back in return. You deserve better. And I feel like in hindsight, you're going to realize that. Yeah. They're wasting their time coming running after you because the only reason they're running after you is because it ain't working out with the Pillow Princess. And that's what you want, somebody that comes after you as an option, door number 2. Consolation prize. Somebody should be a consolation prize. Come on now. You're worth more than that. Hell no. All right. So the affirmation tonight is, I am ready to go big, rise up, and step into my power. Amen. Hell yeah, you are. There are good things. And I'm going to put a heart right there because I love this one. There are good things coming to you. But you have to heal. And with an open heart. Heal with an open heart and a forgiving heart. And realize that this person needs to grow up. They need to learn their lessons. And trust me, they're not going to learn them with you. They're going to learn them with the Pillow Princess. They're going to try to come back. Obviously, when you treat a person as good as you did, they're not going to forget that. And when they're down and out, they're going to look to that source that helped them when they needed it, which is you. But you're going to be wiser and more guarded. And you're going to think more of yourself to not take that bullshit. And when you think more of yourself and you raise your vibration, you're going to attract a better version of a person. Man, woman, they, or them, whatever you want to use for a pronoun. And that person is going to appreciate you. Because why? Anybody? Because you appreciate yourself. The law of attraction, my friends. That's all I have for you tonight on Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe, because I would love to have you as part of my soul family. Until next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.